Have you ever watched a farmer bent over double in a field, a rice field, where there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of plants, crops to plant? And they do this in the baking hot sun all day. I've watched this a number of times, and still I'm mesmerized by the strength and the enthusiasm that the farmer has to be able to repeat and repeat and repeat. They must have a level of physical and emotional strength that, as an observer, I don't know if I can even imagine it. To be bent over for hours and hours, to repeat the same movement for hours and hours, to be in the hot sun for hours and hours. All I'm doing is sitting here painting a painting of my observation of a farmer doing something that is almost beyond human and beyond what any of us would really see as a lucrative activity, because what is their wage? What is their sense of purpose? They are feeding humans, feeding the planet. One grain of rice, the microcosm for the whole universe. They know how to cultivate it. They know how to nurture. They know how to make it produce, multiply. Do you know how to do any of those things? Feed other people, to feed yourself. I know how to make a painting about it, or at least I make the painting about it, whether I know or not. So I sit here and the thoughts ruminate around my mind of purpose, and what is the purpose of existence. We can all question this, all not think about it. Is it better to not think about it, or is it better to think about it? It's knowing our limits, it's knowing our strengths and weaknesses, our fears, and it's knowing how to love. And eventually, there's a picture in front of me. And eventually, there's a picture in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, and something tangible to share with other people. And can they find any of these ideas, thoughts, feelings from looking at what I've created, from looking at what the farmer has created, from looking at themselves, from looking at yourself and who you are, how you live, the choices you make, the values you hold, the interaction with others, with nature, the interaction with animals, the interaction with nothing. Conscious and unconscious, subconscious, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. And then that's the whole life. And all these thoughts and feelings and meals that we eat, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of meals for one person multiplied by billions. This brings me back to my original ideas of how to feed the whole planet, and why I sit and watch that farmer bent double, breaking their back, breaking the skin on their feet in the water, breaking their fingertips on the roughness of the blades of grass, breaking themselves. How many people does that field feed? It's astonishing, and I feel humbled in their presence. And all I can do to thank them is paint this picture.